It's a big week for Ignition this week because we turned 3.
We're not going to sing happy birthday to ourselves because that's just a little bit lame. But I want to say thank you, Lindsay, because the past 3 years, I mean, it really is the best job in the world ever. I get to drive amazing cars and I guess importantly appreciate everyday cars as well.
And it is important that we appreciate, because it's quite easy to become blasé when you're driving nice cars every day. But now and then,
more now than then,
you get to drive a really dream car for the dream job, like today. Where are you going?
I'm going to go drive the super masculine Aventador. Why?
No. For 3 years, I have tolerated your bossiness. Today, I'm pulling rank.
You're kidding.
Seriously? Seriously, I want the keys. Morris, remember with the GTR?
Vaguely.
You tossed me around that car.
Fun.
So by the time I got to drive it, I was so petrified that I poodled around in it. So today, I want to drive first.
My dream day on my dream job, and I'm going to be a passenger.
Sorry, man.
The boss pulls rank.
Now, I didn't actually feel too bad getting behind the wheel because at the launch of the Aventador in Cape Town, Marius got to interview the global CEO of Lamborghini Automobili, Stefan Winkelmann.
Designers, they have always to create something which is revolutionary, so very different from the previous model, but recognizable as a Lamborghini, so not too easy to achieve. And the other thing is that form follows function. Yeah. So everything you do is not a gimmick, it's not just for the look of it.
It's there for a reason.
Exactly.
Okay, boss, you got your wish. I'm in the passenger seat, you behind the wheel. And?
It's very intimidating.
Why?
Well, I mean, apart from the fact that it's 5.7 million, you know, you get behind the wheel and it's a machine.
Yeah, I think the bit that freaks you out the most is as soon as you get to like 3.5, this ferocious roar comes straight through the rear window sill over here, and you realize 6.5 litre Lamborghini V12 beast is wanting to hurtle you down the track.
And it's quite a special V12, apart from the sound.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's a big thing. This is the second V12 engine that Lamborghini's ever built. The first one was obviously in the Miura, the Countach, the Diablo, obviously with upgrades over all the years, but this is a whole brand new engine built especially for Aventador.
They're also making their own carbon fiber. They actually make their own carbon fiber.
It's just over 1.5 tons, which is amazing for a hypercar, and amazing rigidity as well because of what they've done with their carbon fiber.
This wouldn't be too bad on-road driving every day.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, we're sitting in strata mode at the moment, which is for driving around the city, and you've got your little front suspension that can lift 40 mils to go over speed bumps. They put all that sort of stuff in, but we don't want to do the Audi Lamborghini analogy because this is 100% Lamborghini.
Although there are some very clear Audi bits and bobs in here, like the buttons.
They're the things that don't make the car drive, they're the things that make the car more comfortable.
Sure.
And I think
so that way it's a good thing.
That roar is just absolutely something quite special there.
And styling-wise, what do you think of the looks of it? I mean, obviously, you know, what viewers send us emails, they say, why do you talk about the looks of a car? It's subjective.
You know the thing, Lindsay, I mean, we know that they always go with the bull in terms of the naming of the car, but from a design point of view, they always go the route of fighter jets. That's always been their kind of core feel. And they've done that with this. I mean, besides the little start button that flips up like a missile launch, the look of this car literally looks like a stealth bomber that could take off. And if they have a bigger engine, it probably would.
Yeah, I love the looks. I mean, Lamborghinis are always loud and proud. You know, if you think Ferrari is like Monet and Lamborghini is like Picasso or Dali, you know, it's a completely different type of art, but art still.
Seems like someone's warming up.
This corner is quite tight. This is a very tricky track. I'm looking forward to you getting behind the wheel, actually.
No, you're not.
Now, although I was a bit worried, what we hadn't bargained for was the engine drowning out the sound of Marius's voice. Not a
common problem for us.
That's better. You must be happy back in your natural habitat.
I am very, very happy.
There is a reason why we put you in the driver's seat for these kind of cars.
Because I'm stupid and I don't think and I just go.
Yeah, but you are responsible. But now tell me, you've just changed it to sport from Strata. So explain those settings to me.
3 settings, Strata, Sport, Corsa. Obviously when we were going earlier, Strata's your everyday running around town. Sport's going to make your suspension firm up a little bit. It's going to improve your gear change time. It's also going to allow you a little bit of play. So you'll find that if you want to start getting a tail happy, it'll allow you to do that. But it's going to keep you all in check at the end of the day. Put into Corsa, that's full race mode. And that's where you've got to have a healthy respect for the right foot, otherwise you're in big trouble.
And we're not supposed to be using that today.
No, we're not. We'll stick to sport. But I have put into paddles. I think this is quite interesting. A lot of guys are saying, well, why haven't Lamborghini gone with the dual clutch system? They've actually gone with their own independent 7-speed manual ISR gearbox, single clutch. But they've got 2 rods that work. So what happens is you're actually now going to gear change it down to 0.50 seconds of gear change, which is pretty impressive. You can feel there, it starts giving you a little bit of play, and that's what makes it so good. Now the back straight you get to 210, which is actually quite good. It's a great little corner this.
Oh, Boris!
No, you're joking now, aren't you? But the turn is what is so amazing, and that's where they've brought in a bit of F1 technology. They've gone with a push-rod suspension. Instead of them sitting vertically like you normally see in a car, it sits horizontally. It just gives this big Murcielago replacement the feeling of a nimble, smaller hypercar like a
Okay,
Gallardo.
enough.
The brakes are obviously really good. Ceramics you need on this. 350 k's an hour top end. This is the quickest Lamborghini they've ever made, so it's pretty impressive.
The Aventador is a jump of 2 generations, basically. We changed everything. The chassis, the material, so the carbon fiber, so which is lighter. We have a new engine, a new gearbox, new suspensions, and a new design. So if you put this package together, you have something which is ahead of everybody else, and there is no competitor. And this is basically the success story. And therefore, to sell out already 18 months of the production is something which is incredible.
Remember when you were little and you had a poster of a Lamborghini on your wall? Well, for our 3rd birthday, we had the real thing, if only for a day.